This is a 1956 Leyland PD2. It has a 9.8-litre engine. The Leyland Titan was a forward control chassis with a front-mounted engine designed to carry double-decker bus bodywork. It was built mainly for the United Kingdom market between 1927 and 1942, and between 1945 and 1969. The type was widely used in the United Kingdom, and it was also successful in export markets, with numerous examples shipped to Australia, Ireland, India, Spain, South Africa, and many other countries. From 1946 specific export models were introduced, although all Titans were right-hand drive regardless of the rule of the road in customer countries. After Leyland ended the production of the Leyland Titan in UK, Ashok Leyland of India took up production and marketed the bus in South Asia as the Ashok Leyland Titan, which, in much developed form, is still in production. The E181 was regarded by Leyland as an interim power unit, a stopgap until a better power plant came on stream. Thus the initial post-war Leyland lorry so powered was called the interim Beaver. The definitive power plant for full-size post-war Leylands began to be fitted to beavers, octopuses, steers, hippos etc. from 1946. Leyland at this time stopped using the E-number system for engines, at least externally. This new power unit was named after its displacement in cubic inches. US technical influence during World War II led to a standardization in the British heavy vehicle market on imperial dimensions until the late 1960s. Thus was named the Leyland 0.600, O for oil, which was British engineering parlance at the time for compression ignition engines rather than naming the German Rudolf diesel, and 600 for a 600 cubic inch swept volume, equating to 9.8 litres. The only contemporary heavy vehicle compression ignition engines built in Britain of equivalent displacement were the AEC 9.6-litre, from 1939, and the Albion 9.1-litre, from 1937. In its application to the Titan, the 0.600 was rated at 125 brake horsepower at 1,800 rpm, with peak torque of 410 pounds-feet at only 900 rpm. These increases in performance resulted in an under-stressed engine, capable of giving lively yet economic performance, with unprecedented, and it seems unsurpassed ability to run day in, day out between overhauls. A major structural feature of the 0.600 was that the dry-liner cylinder block and crankcase were cast as a unit, the first production UK heavy vehicle engine to feature this, although by 1945 Leyland had detailed drawings of a similar but smaller engine design commissioned by the UK government during the war from Napier, which was to become the Leyland 300. Like the 7.4-litre engine, the 600 was a 6-cylinder direct injection pushrod overhead valve unit, but the cylinder head was split into two, with each head and gasket unit covering 3-cylinder bores. Other important features designed to enhance reliability were a gear-driven, rather than chain drive, camshaft, mounted lower in the block, a nitrided crankshaft running in strip bearings and chromium-plated piston rings. The 600, which was also much quieter than the 7.4, continued in production until 1972, becoming almost legendary in its renown. If you have liked the video, please like and subscribe.